Hey, good evening, everyone. We're going to do a Sea Monkey tank update just because I haven't done a big overall video in quite some time. And I've got a helper today. Gary, say hi.
Hi.
This is my son, Gary. He's 7 years old and he likes sea monkeys too. He comes in and watches them swim sometimes and helps me with them. And the city tank is the one we call Gary's tank. That's that one right there. And you can see some guys swimming around in there. If it'll focus. There we go. So, here's the big news. We have 10 sea monkey tanks now.
Oh,
10.
shoot.
Yeah, I know, right? We've got 10. So we'll go through them real quick here, and I'll go through my setup so people can see what all's going on, what's changed, in case you haven't seen some of my older videos, but I definitely recommend that you go back and look at those too. But we've got 10 Sea Monkey tanks. 9 of them are Sea Monkey branded tanks, and one is a DIY thing that we did. So, if you might be able to hear it. I don't know if you can hear, but I've got the air pump on right now. You can see bubbles going up through here in these different tanks. You see the bubbles, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep, you see it. So, out of the 10 tanks, we've got air pumps going to 8 of them. 2 of them I aerate manually. That's going to be the Magic Castle here. And this ball, which is called the Sea Monkey Super Set. This one I got recently from Australia. Excited to get it. You can see some babies swimming around in there. They're about a week old or so. Yeah. One thing I did notice with this one is the water evaporates a lot faster than some of the other ones because it doesn't have a lid. That's all right. We can add more water. So, I guess we'll go right into that. That's a new set that we've got. This is the Sea Monkey Super Set. This is from Sea Monkey Company in Australia. And I had a friend there purchase it and ship it to me, so we've got it. And then the other DIY tank. Here, let's turn off the bubbles. Hey, Google. Turn off the Sea Monkey pump.
Okay, turning Sea Monkey pump off.
There we go. And then this one, I've actually don't have that automated yet. I gotta unplug it. There we go. All right. So that's the first new tank, right? I did a quick video on that earlier. The next one is up here. And you can see this. I see some sea monkeys swimming around in here. There's one. Look at that one. There's a lot of little ones in here too. So if you're not familiar, this is actually a beer growler. Which, if you don't know what a beer growler is, it's usually a glass. Sometimes they're steel container where you can fill draft beer from a brewery in this to bring it home. And a couple weeks ago, I was out with my wife, and we had the kids were elsewhere, which is nice. We don't get a whole lot of alone time. And we were having some drinks, and we were laughing, and somehow we started talking about sea monkeys, which she doesn't really care about. And she said, it would be really funny if you combined your two hobbies and grew a colony of sea monkeys in a beer growler. And I said, okay, let's do it. So here are the beer growler sea monkeys. We've got 48 ounces or so of water in here, which makes this the same size as a Sea Monkeys Executive Supersize Suite right here, which we've had for almost a year now. Look at those guys in there. These ones are turning green because of all the algae and stuff that they're eating. It's sort of cool. They got a green tint to them. You think it's cool that they're greenish? Yeah. So anyway, so we've got this now, and some of them didn't hatch right away, but it's going pretty strong now. I saw a lot of little babies in there today. Some of the eggs just took a little bit longer to hatch, and we all know that happens sometimes with sea monkeys. So I think this is pretty hilarious. We've got the air pump going to that. I got a second air pump now just because we got 10 tanks. And we've got the grow lights on there to help with algae growth, and those help with heat too. The other thing that I've done is now I've got 3 digital thermometers. You can see right there. This is 80.2 degrees. That was for that beer growler tank. This one right here, if you follow that little cable down, it goes into here, the superset. That one's at 80.8 degrees. And then we've got one in the SMES, Sea Monkey's Executive Supersized Suite. That one, 82.8 degrees. Sea monkeys like 80-degree weather. I've definitely noticed that. In the 80s, I should say. I try not to get it warmer than that, but they seem to do just fine and breed and everything when their water is in the 80s. If you've seen my videos before, you know we've got a heating mats down here that these sit on, and then all these lights that we've got help warm the tanks as well. As you can see, I've got the grow lights up there for the algae on this one, and also this big lamp right next to the tank. And that's on for several hours a day, help keeping them warm. What do you think, Gary? Which one's your favorite?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, you're trying to decide?
Yeah.
Well, what do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Mom likes this one. This is the
It's
Japanese
too
Magic
much.
Castle. It's too much?
It's too much.
Oh, you don't think I should get any more?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the colonies are all doing really well. We'll go through them real quick. So up front, we've got the Japanese Magic Castle. Really good amount of algae growing on that castle there. Look at that. So when you get that much good algae in there, you can see the lines going through the sea monkey's body. That's their digestive tract. You can see that it's full. They're eating well. They're healthy. You can feed them a little bit less. So when I would usually scoop or give them like a full scoop of sea monkey food, I've been giving them about half now, just because they've got so much algae in there. This one looks really nice. This was Gary's tank. Oh, hey, look, there's some mating right there. Good for them. Hopefully we'll have babies in here soon. This is the Sea Monkeys Mini World City. I like this one. I think it looks really cool. The only thing I don't like about it is some of those buildings are sort of tall, and so you don't get a whole lot of light in from the back. But yeah, we've got a medium-sized colony, I guess I'd say, in here. They seem to be doing really, really well. Then we've got the beach tank. You see there's some mating in there too. This one's got a little bit more algae growing in it. You can see the yellow plastic sand is mostly covered in green fuzz now. The sea monkeys love that. And then this one, this colony's been going longer than any of the other ones. This is, we call this one Clark's tank. That's my other son that's not in the video. And this is the moon tank, the moon mini world. And you can see there's algae all over. Our last remaining adult sea monkey in here passed away about a week ago, so that's sad. But before she passed away, she had like 50 babies. Maybe it wasn't 50, but there's a lot. You can see them swimming around in here. There's a lot of little babies in here. I can see some of them. Some of them are towards the back of the tank, sort of hard to see. Hopefully they'll grow up and be healthy, and we'll have a continued colony. This tank, we have not transferred sea monkeys in or out of it. This has been going since last December. That's December of 2020. It is now November of 2021. And again, this colony has been going great for almost a year now. So that's awesome. Okay, so I think this one's probably my favorite. I like this tank. It looks sort of gross with the algae and stuff in there, but the sea monkeys love that. This tank seems to do really well for us. They grow in here. They get big. They swim fast. I just think it's cool. There's always a lot of sea monkeys in here. Look how many mating couples we have in here. I mean, they mate when the conditions are good. So when you see that, then they're happy, right? That means they like the water temperature. They like the salinity. They're getting fed well. They think this is a good environment to bring baby sea monkeys into. So it's always a good sign. Here's the Magic Aquarium, which is pretty much an ocean zoo with a glowing bottom, but I've got algae along the bottom there. This one has always grown algae really well for me. So again, I feed them a little bit less of the sea monkey food. And then we showed this a couple times already here. This is the new Sea Monkey Super Set, which is a fancy name for a glass fish bowl from Australia. But we got them in there, doing well. That black thing at the bottom of that fishbowl there, if you're looking at that, that's the thermometer sensor there. You know, it's submersible. All right. This one with the orange lid. This is the Sea Monkeys Ocean Adventure Tank. This one is from Singapore. Had another friend from there pick it up at Toys R Us in Singapore. Us in the United States, we don't have Toys R Us anymore. So, but apparently it still exists in other countries. I know Canada still has them too. So yeah, my friend picked this up, sent it to me. It was on clearance, got it dirt cheap, even shipping it from Singapore. So this is really cool. I added that castle in there. I got that from a local pet supply store. And the algae likes to grow on it, which is great. And these guys eat it all up. There's another mating couple in there too. One thing I like and dislike about this tank at the same time is you can see like that graphic going along the bottom 1.5 inches or so of it. It looks like, you know, aquatic plants. That's a sticker that's on the outside of the tank. Yeah, it looks cool. But then when the sea monkeys go down below there, you can't really see them too well. You can sort of see some swimming in between those plants. If that sticker wasn't there, I could see them better. But this also hides all the gunk, right? That's what we call all the sediment that's down there, gunk. Gunk is a mixture of algae, uneaten sea monkey food, maybe unhatched eggs, sea monkey poop, dust, exoskeletons, sadly dead sea monkeys. It's a combination of all that, right? And so that sort of hides the gunk. I'll bet that's why they did that, because no one likes looking at the gunk. All right, this is the big show. This is the movie theater tank. We got quite a few of them swimming around in here. Hey guys. Now this one is the hardest one to heat, and I think that's why this one has smaller sea monkeys than most of my other tanks, besides the ones that just started recently. It doesn't get as much heat because the aquarium part sits up on top of that movie theater stage looking thing. And so it's harder to heat from the bottom, like I do with some of these other tanks on the heating mats. So these sea monkeys are healthy. They seem to do well. They're swimming. They eat. But they're not breeding. And I don't think so, at least. I don't see any. And I haven't recently. And I know it's a little bit cooler in there than some of the other tanks, but they seem to be doing well regardless of all that. And then again, the last one up here. My DIY beer growler with sea monkeys swimming around in it. Pretty cool. Hey, sea monkeys. Sort of hard to focus on there, sorry. There, I think you can see some swimming around. But yeah, that's what's going on. We still got all this stuff automated in here, which is fun. So you saw how we've got the air pumps automated on most of these. We can change the colors of some of these lights and stuff too. So we can say, hey Google, turn the lights in this room purple. Ooh. Thank you, Google.
Happy to help.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey Google, turn the lights in this room green.
Ooh. Oh, shoot.
Oh, you like that, Gary?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like a weird color. You can't like tell it's like the sea monkey salad, whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually keep it on daylight is the color that I usually keep it on, but sometimes it's fun to change it up. They look pretty cool like this. Hey Google, turn the lights in this room daylight.
What? What is that? Oh.
Yeah, just regular white
That's
lights.
bright.
Thank you. You want to try red?
Sure.
Hey Google, turn the lights in this room red.
Blood.
Ooh, blood or lava. Lava sea monkeys.
Are lava diamonds outside?
Mm-hmm. Look at them. Don't have any lights up there. Oh, that lamp is sort of red. Hard to tell in the video. But anyway, that's what's going on with our tanks. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you got questions, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that jazz, right? Take care, guys. Bye-bye.